I hear hissing, I hear growling, and neither are coming from me or a hot man, so we don't need to hear it from you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie. For those of you who are new and those of you who are not new, it's still Katie. Like, we should know this by now. You're not getting special treatment. It's just the way it is. Today's video is my August TBR, and I know every single TBR video you're going to hear people say, I can't believe it's August. I can't believe it's August. Well, you know what? I can, because you know what's next? The burr months. And the burr months is where I thrive. I do not thrive in August. It's still very hot. But you give me September, October, November, and December. Miss, ma'am, it's me. It's my time. I thrive, okay? I thrive. I love the holidays in that months, but that's why. So, yes, it's August almost, but also I'm excited because it's almost August. Okay, so TBR, how did I do last month? I don't know. I can never remember. I think I read 4. I picked 9 and then I ended up reading 4. Because to me, 9 is like a good number. So if I still want to mood read, I have options. I'm not dictating what books I need to read, like one right after another. In my head, it gives me options. So we're going to pick 8 books out of my prompt jar. And then I have the book club pick with Paige that I'll talk about later in the video. We're going to do this. I think I'm going to dump them out and pick because I feel like I can't get a nice grasp, you know. I want to get a handful. I want to grasp, you know. What am I doing? Okay, so I'm dumping them out. You can't see it, but I did it. Okay. So I'm choosing 8, and then the 9th will be Paige and I's book club pick. Okay, this is always like dreadful to me. I'm never excited to pick these. Okay. Number 1 is are you serious? I just put this back. I just put this back from last month. Fine. We'll do it again. Because I didn't read it. It's fine. Book of the month. So that means I have to pick a book from my collection of Book of the Month books that I get every month and never read. Number 2. Ooh, Catherine Cowles. So that means I have to read a book. This is so self-explanatory. I don't know why I'm explaining it. But read a book by Catherine Cowles. Self-explanatory. I know. Like, you guys understand. Okay. Next is, we'll go with this one. This one. Interesting. Another author. And we've got Claire Kingsley, so I will be reading a book from her backlist. Okay, is this going to be like the month of just picking authors and not prompts? Oh, let's try this one. Okay, Kindle Unlimited. I guess I should have said this at the beginning of the video, but I'm trying to do physical books only for this TBR because I've been reading a lot of Kindle. So this one may have to be the book club pick because it is on Kindle Unlimited. But we'll see. I may pick another. No, I won't. We're going to stick with the physical TBR, Katie. We're going to do it. Okay. Well, that means I have to pick another book. Oh, okay, we're fine. We're fine. Next prompt. Oh, this is long. Read a newly released book within the last year. It had to have been released. Okay. I don't do much of new releases, so I think I can think of one. I think I'm good. I think I've got that. Okay. Next. This one. I feel lucky. I don't feel lucky. Start a new series. I don't want to. I already have like 15, no lie, going. Okay, that was rude. That was very rude. Okay. No one to blame but myself. Next, number 7 is a book I keep putting off. I had this one last month, and I'm actually reading that book as we speak. So who am I? I know, right? Okay. And then I'll do 9. Number 8, a retelling. Okay. Okay. Got this. Retelling. And then number 9 is going to be this one. This one. A sports romance. Okay. So those are the prompts. I'm going to go dig through my books, find the ones that fit, and then I will come back and show you guys what I chose. Okay, so I'm back. I think I did good, if I do say so myself. Okay, so we are going to start with a little pre-announcement that I should have done at the beginning of the video, but don't come for me. So what I would like to start doing, in my description, I'm going to put a link to a Google form. And in that Google form, you all can recommend me a book for my TBR videos. So starting in September, whatever I have like as recommendations, I'll put into like a spinning wheel and I'll spin it. And then that will be one of the picks for my TBR. So look for that. It'll be in the description. The link should be there now. So we're going to start with Paige and I's book club pick. So if you do not know, I do a book club with Paige from Paige's Open Book, and it is called the Thrilling Romance Book Club, and every month we alternate between romance and thrillers. So August is going to be a romance, and we chose this one right here called Sovereign, but I don't know who wrote it. Rhea Morris Edwards. So this is book 1 in the Sovereign Mountain, and this is a dark cowboy romance. Please. We talked a little bit about this in our book club live show last week, and there was so many content warnings that we were just getting giddy. Look, it's just who we are. But basically this book is about a woman who is married and then her husband passes away and he leaves her with the land, like the ranch and things like that. Well, his brothers want her to give it up, and like I guess they're not good guys. So she finds solace in Gerard, I think that's his name. What a name. Sovereign. I'm just going to call him Sovereign because I like that name better. And he is a cowboy. He's got a dark past. He's into some BDSM. So I'm hoping this is going to go very well. I would love a dark cowboy romance to really like just sprinkle some fun into my life. The live show for this book will be in August. It'll be August 29th, it's the last Thursday of every month, and it'll be on my channel. So I hope you guys want to read it and discuss it with us. We always have fun in our live shows. There's no rhyme or reason to what we say. We just kind of go with whatever. Okay, the next prompt that I chose, well, actually, I don't go in order. So the next prompt that I have here is a retelling. I chose The Wicked Wonderland Duet by Lee, I can't even say this last name. Jaco? It's French. But it's Queen of Madness and King of Ruin. So this was actually dark and quirky. Yeah, this is the cover for this. So it's both books here. I'm only going to try to read the one. Okay, I just need to see if I like the series before I go on. But it's an Alice in Wonderland retelling. So that's really all I know. It's Mafia, and I think the first one is Bodyguard Romance. All I need to know, and they're dark. So I haven't read a retelling in a while, so hopefully this will be good. If anything, the cover is stunning, so like there's that. There's always that. The next prompt is start a new series. I want to take this prompt out of my thing. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so what did I choose? I want to tell you. I chose Indigo Ridge by Devney Perry. Why? Because I need to get to the series so I can read them. So this is a small town set in Montana. I feel like it's Montana. And I think she's the sheriff. She's the sheriff. And this new guy moves into town, and then killings start happening. When he moves into town, he has like a one-night thing with this girl. I'm pretty sure she's in Eden. And I don't know if she's like the sheriff or a cop or something, but they have like this one thing. And then on his cattle ranch, I think the body shows up. So it's a romantic suspense. We're trying to figure out who the killer is. And of course, since he's new in town, we're all going to point our fingers at him because we learn nothing. So, but so many people love this series. So hopefully I will love it as well. Oh yeah, the next prompt was a book you keep putting off. So you know what I chose? Again, I don't know what number TBR this is on. It's been on a good 5 TBRs. Heartless. Heartless by Elsie Silver. I have yet to finish the series. I have read book 1. I have not continued. 1, because the book's big. Like, I don't know why. But also, I just don't know why I keep them like, I'm not in the mood. I don't know why. But I'm in the mood now. I chose it. We're going to do it. This is everyone's favorite in the series, I feel like. So many people love this. Like, especially Willa. I think her name is Willa. And Cade. I just got to do it. I feel like everyone's read this now, and I have not. Okay, we've got sports romance up next. So I decided to choose a sport that I have not read yet. So I chose 5 Rounds by Nikki Castle. This is the last chapter bookshop edition, and this is about boxing. And I have not read a boxing romance, so I thought, we'll give it a try. And I don't even know what this one... She's a feisty workaholic that hates his guts. He's an arrogant MMA fighter that can't afford any distractions. Bum, bum, bum. Sounds good. It's a little hate to love. I love a good enemies hate to love situation. The angst. I love it. So, I've heard good things about this author. I don't think I've read anything by her, so we'll see if I enjoy her writing. But the words are really tiny. That's not nice. That was not nice. I did not like that. Okay, next was read a newly released book within the last year. So I had this on last month's TBR. I'm putting it again on this month's TBR because it's my life and I do what I want. The Lovely Return by Carrie Ann Cole. I just want to read this. I want to know. I want to know the twist, but I don't want to know the twist, so don't tell me. It has to do with reincarnation. That's all I really know. I don't want to know too much because I don't want to be spoiled. She's also a big book, but I will let her be because I love Carrie Ann Cole. So she can have the big books. It's fine. I just I want to know. I want to know like what is going to happen with this book because reincarnation, I don't think I've ever read anything like that. So I'm excited. Okay. Next was Claire Kingsley. So basically I just had to pick a book from her backlist. Could be any, but I'm technically trying to go in order with the Bailey brothers. So I chose the next book that I needed to read for that. And that is Fighting for Us. This is book 2. We're following the same people from book 1. So I can't really say too much because it's a spoiler. So just know this is book 2. Book 1's real short, like under 100 pages, 100 and some pages. And then we get into this book, and it's a little bigger. But you know what? It's fine. And I can't remember the names of the people. Asher? Might have been Asher. But yeah. So, I'll be excited to finish, or at least start this series. Continue with this series. Oh, it's signed. Oh, that's right, because I bought them from Pango, and they were signed. See, little surprises, I tell you. Okay, the last 2 books, we've got Book of the Month. So for this, I chose one that was on my summer TBR, and I went with The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. He's hit and miss for me. Some of his books I really enjoyed. Some of his books, I think I've only been one I haven't enjoyed, so scratch that. He's hit or miss because of that one book, and the other books have been good. So we're going to see. We're going to see if this one is a hit or a miss. So basically, this is a thriller, and we are following an actress who's having some difficulty. You know, she's in the substance area. So her parents and her people are like, you need to go. You need to go clean out. Go do it at the lake house. Because where else would you go? And when she's there, she's across the lake from this couple, and she sees them. You know, she's like eavesdropping, as we all would. Don't lie, you know you would. And then one night she sees a fight between them, and then she never sees the wife ever again. So she automatically assumes he killed her. Like, I would too. Like, if my neighbor went missing, I'd be like, well, she's in the walls. Like, duh. So we're going to see. But I have a feeling she's going to be, like, unreliable because of the substance use. So we shall see. Are you going to do me wrong, Riley? I don't know. I don't know. And then the last book was a Catherine Cowles book. So I was thinking, did I want to do her new release, which is Delicate Escape? But I don't know if it comes out in August or September. So I'm like, pass. We'll just wait. So I went back to one of her first series, which is the Tattered and Torn series. And we've got Tattered Stars. We just got to do it. This is small town romantic suspense, I do believe. Is this suspense? I think these are suspenseful. I think that's all she writes, but I could be wrong. So basically this is like an enemies to lovers, because when they are both younger, the heroine's father kidnaps the hero's sister because he's kind of like a cult leader. And so he was like kidnapping people, and the heroine went to the cops and told like, hey, my dad's doing some stuff. And of course, he does not like her because of that. And years later, she's coming back into town and we're going to fall in love. That's what's going to happen. I can tell you. I just know. I know these things. Okay, so those are the books that I chose for the month of August. Will I get to all of them? No, I never do. But at least it gives me, in my head, it gives me options to read. So, because I do like to mood read. I don't go in order from like top to bottom. I just pick and choose what other books I'm feeling at that moment. So if you've read any of these down below, tell me in the comments, you know, if you liked them, if you didn't. Just try not to spoil them because we don't like spoilers here, okay? Thanks so much. For the emoji, if you want to leave me that instead, leave me a star emoji because the last book was Tattered Stars and I feel like it kind of goes with that. So don't forget, also in the description, there will be the link that you can use to recommend me a book so I can start that in September. But if you are new here and enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I would love for you to stick around. My social media is linked down below. As always for you, my Goodreads and my Instagram. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.